Hello and welcome our viewers into a new episode of your show around Kuwait. And of course, where every episode we shed the light into most recent events and focusing on the trending occasions. Of course, I'm your host Abdulatif Lanizi, and today I'm joined with my colleague and co-host Fajr. So good evening and welcome Fajr.
Hello Abdulatif, good evening, and as usual we're gonna dive and shed light on a number of inspiring topics, and with us today is our lovely guest, and it's very inspiring to have someone that leads such a healthy lifestyle.
Exactly. For today's guest, I'm actually really excited about him because this special guest who has played a vital role in shaping the athletic landscape of this nation. He has won and then a coach, Badr Duwaisan, a distinguished figure in the world of sports. Together, we're going to delve into the significant sports of a lifestyle, explore how we should embrace a transformative journey, uncover Coach Badr's unique training, rituals, and coaching philosophy. So hello and welcome Badr, and thank you for being here with us.
Well, thank you for this opportunity and bringing me back again.
You're welcome.
Coach Badr, we'd like to start this interview with emphasizing the importance of leading a healthy lifestyle. Like Abdulatif was saying in the introduction, it really transforms a person's life. So if we could dive into that.
I wish people can understand what's the meaning of sport. Why people every time, whenever they see somebody has been arguing or something, they always tell them have a sports soul. A sportman always a person who's always calm, and you can see all his bad energy is out and gone after he works out. So this is what people don't understand about sport itself. Sport is like the thing that train your soul to be more, let's say, a person with good energy and a very, very positive energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's maybe because when you practice sport for a long time, it start printing on your soul to have this remarkable and great energy, right?
Of course, that's why most of the people, they always ask me, why you always calm? We don't see you get upset so quick.
Exactly, why?
It increases the happy hormones when you train, and when you have a sport that you're committed to as part of your daily lifestyle. Maybe Abdulatif, you do that in the gym, and you go and you let go of all the stress we may face in our daily lives.
I actually feel really perfect whenever I go out from the gym. It's not only about the shape, it's actually about even the energy, the spirit, the smile that I have. So for the next question is actually, from your perspective, who should start to incorporate their sports on their daily routine? Because a lot of people, they think that they don't need it, and some people, they actually need it, but they don't know about it. So for those, who do you think that they should?
Well, I need everybody to join and do sports, especially starting from kids to the oldest person ever. Sports doesn't have to be for only one category of people. No, everybody has to do sports, and it's good to always encourage your kids to do any kind of sports. Don't push them on something that you like.
They don't.
Yeah. Because he will stay maybe for a week or 2 weeks, then he will let go. Then you will put him in somewhere else. Then this kid will hate sports. So just encourage him to see what does he like.
Yeah.
Because doesn't mean if I'm a martial arts instructor or I do MMA or whatever, my kid will be the same. Maybe he will like football, basketball, golf, tennis.
And I completely agree with you, because this sort of pressure might make someone really hate the sport, whereas if they lean towards it maybe at a later time when they're ready, they'll actually enjoy it. But if you could shed light on some of the benefits of sports for younger adults or teenagers, maybe, because you highlighted, you highlighted the importance of sports for children, and of course, like you always do for adults. But if we could look at the segment or the age groups of teenagers.
Like I told you, there is no a category you have to put it for sports. Kids can start from 5, and if they for example, I started doing sports when I was 10 years old. Mm-hmm. So it kept me away from a lot of things in life. Made me have a healthy life, made me have a goal. made me realize that what I'm doing kept me away from a lot of bad things happened back in the days, which is back in the 70s or 80s. These things like would have like took me in a different world.
And it taught you discipline and consistency, I'm sure.
Of course. So, and also now I wish teenagers will like start listening and start doing sports instead of having this kind of big, huge amount of obese in Kuwait, especially in this age.
Why do you think is that?
Bad habits.
Bad habits, which is
Technology.
technology.
Exactly.
Technology all the time.
We
They play
always
with
say
their-
this.
Yeah.
Keep like this electronic things away from them. Let them get up and do something in life. Reward them with like an hour a day with this electronic thing. But the rest of the day, let them do activities.
Be active, exactly. Try to let them maybe join a karate gym or like to
Anything.
train.
Believe me, it's
Anything.
not about martial arts.
It's not about-
it's about everything. And you know,
Soccer maybe or anything.
kids sometimes they like they don't have this kind of awareness, and then they don't know what exactly they want, especially now. And back in the days when we were kids, we know what we want, but now these kids nowadays, they don't know what they want because they're focused only on YouTube and whatever these YouTubers or on Snap or Instagram or
They are
TikTok
playing,
or whatever.
so they go download the same game.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
And they want to be famous, and when they make money, and that's it, without even in one effort. So, so that's what we're having. So instead of doing this, I will take my son or my daughter to all the clubs in Kuwait, all kind of games in Kuwait, and let them see whatever they like, they will stay with.
What if they don't like anything, Coach? Sometimes it's hard for children, especially like you said, with technology nowadays being the driving force for children to play and to interact with one another. Maybe they find it difficult. So what advice do you give parents when, like you said, allowing their children to explore?
See, I'm with you with that because like my nieces and nephews, we are facing the same problem, but the right way of like lead them to the right path, just show them the joy of this game that you're doing, either football, basketball,
Involve
volleyball,
them in the
involve
sport,
them in it.
maybe?
Yes, get them. Like I have a little nephew. He's like 5 years old. Before he's like 24/7 on YouTube, watching YouTube and whatever. So for me to put him like in the path of martial arts, I got him gloves. So he didn't like even
Must
turn.
have been difficult.
He didn't even turn his face up about it. So what I did, I encourage him to watch more football with me, soccer. So whenever he's in my house, I just play whatever. Like, I'm a big fan of the Saudi league.
Yeah.
With of course the Spanish league, English league. So I will tell him the names. You know who's that? Show me what Billingham's doing. Show me what Cristiano Ronaldo's doing. So now he copy every single player whenever he just score a goal, what he do to celebrate.
The celebration, yeah.
Exactly. So after that, he just asked me, tell me, Uncle, I want a goal. I want to play with you. You'll be the keeper, and I will shoot. Okay.
Amazing.
So I got him this. Now he loves
To
football.
play football, yeah.
So there is a lot of ways you can encourage your kids to like whatever you want them to like. Kids is like a something that what's they call this shaping thingy? What's they call them?
Clay. It's like
Yes,
you're
exactly.
shaping them into the way you want
You
them.
can shape them like the what
You
the way
mold
want.
them into
Exactly.
whatever mindset you want them to be.
Exactly. So don't blame them because they don't like anything, because you're putting the phone in their hands, and the only thing they're watching these famous people or like in social media. So
Exactly. So can you share with us the benefits from having a long term of sports? Because a lot of people they don't want to go into sports only for the shape, and they think that's only the reason. So can you maybe let's have a brief about the benefits, some of the benefits of, let's say, long term of adapting sports in your life?
I always like encourage my students to, I always like tell them this. If you're here to train with me for like a temporary goal, please don't waste my time. Go back home. girls or guys. Let's take the girls because always ladies first.
Yeah.
Whenever you come to my gym and think about, I have a wedding in 2 weeks or 2 months. I need to travel in summer. I need to be in this dress to fit me for this kind of occasion. If you're gonna do this, after this occasion will be done, you will get back to square one. So don't put this goal in your head. Put in your head that I need to be healthy until, yani, God forbidden, God take your soul. Always like take this kind of path, the right way of living life. Why should I wait for something happen to realize that no, I should start doing something good to myself? Guys, the same thing. Yeah, I'm preparing myself to summer. I want to have 6 packs.
They always do that. And at the end of the summer,
They eat the whole time in winter. Wallah, in winter they just keep eating, and then at the end of winter they start working out. Do you know what you're doing to your body? You're abusing your body, because this ups and downs in your body. After this kind of consultant from doctors, they told me whenever you do this to your body after that won't respond to you.
Because your metabolism starts slowing down, your system starts.
Do you think you can manipulate your body? Your body are smarter than you.
And I think these are really important points that we're gonna understand more from you, but right after this break. Stay with us.
Welcome back, our viewers, as we continue our interview with our guest Badr Douesan, giving us more information about the benefits and the most importance of having a sports lifestyle. So welcome back, Badr. So Badr, for the first question for today, after this break, of course, from your experience, when do you think is actually the best and the optimal time for a person to consider sports, like starting to adapt to it, as you mentioned before the break, let's say till the end of their lives, because it's really important for someone. But for exactly when is the best? Is it maybe after university or after school? Because before that, sometimes it's be hard.
Early age is the best.
Early age.
Early age is the best. I'm talking about is the best. But you can start now. Just put. It's all about mindset.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, just do it. Don't think about it. Like you just putting a goal for yourself. That goal have to stay with you until
God forbid.
God forbid,
Yeah.
God will take your soul. Yeah. So the thing is, I always say this to people. Try to always be healthy in a way you won't be depending on anybody. A kid, a son, a sister, a brother, father, mother. Always depend on yourself. You don't need one day, really, I said that before, you don't need one day to hold a cane and walk. You don't need to walk on the stairs and climb the stairs and somebody's holding your hand. You want to get up and sit down by yourself. You want to get up from bed and feel that, really, I feel fresh today. So this is keep this in your mind and always keep it as a goal for yourself. I want to depend on myself always, and you don't need to be depending on somebody else.
And
It's
like
really
you said,
important.
mindset is very important.
Big time.
For someone to reach that level of discipline, maybe it's harder in the beginning. So how can they start? Is there a specific sport or an easy way to lure them into this lifestyle? Maybe be easy on themselves, you know, baby steps, one step at a time.
Being at the gym, but doing the right thing as working out. First of all, you don't need to push yourself so hard at the beginning. Take everything step by step, like you said, with baby steps. Start from zero, and do not let anybody pushes you. You understand, because now everybody can go through YouTube or one of these apps and can train you. You don't need a trainer.
Or maybe there's also a shortcut, I'm sorry for cutting, which is going to surgical intervention, and then I lose most of my weight because of that.
This is so bad.
And
I can't believe you said that.
okay, and more to that, they think that they can do it without sports, even after, let's say, 3 to 4 months where the doctors advise them to do some sports.
You mean a
They don't
dietitian,
do
sir,
that.
maybe?
A dietitians, yeah.
See, I always like fight with those people who thinks about, you know what, I'm gaining weight, so one day I can like go and do a surgery and I will lose weight.
3 of my relatives actually just
Do
did that.
you
in this
know
month.
that whenever you lose weight in this way, you will start a different era? Very
I know.
difficult, very difficult. You have to be more aware than the normal person. You have to live on vitamins, on kind of diet and kind of food you eat. Nothing stays in your body. Your muscles, no matter what you do, it won't give you the exact effort or strength that the normal person has. They think when I sit down and lose weight, I'm losing weight only the fat is you lose. No, you're not losing only fat. You're losing fat and muscles. So whenever your muscles like go away and fade and die, what are you gonna do? You can't even carry like a spoon. You can't even get up.
Yeah.
You feel like يعني with all respect for old people, there's old people, wallah, they're like stronger than me, but like a sick person. You will be sick for the rest of your life. That's because God, subhanallah, created the body, created the people with a system, and you just come and ruin the system. What's going to happen to you? All your everything will be ruined. So how come you will say you will like no, it's easy. Let me do a surgery and I will be fine.
So that's with regards to the surgery that Abdul Latif mentioned, and you gave us your insights about that. But if you could share with us some inspiring stories about people that were able to transform their lives with changing their lifestyles.
Of course. I have, like for example, few days ago, I have one of the kids. He came to me and he's like kind of chubby. He's not obese, but he's kind of chubby, and his personality is like a little bit weak, and because people like bully him at school because of his weight and everything. So his mom brought him to me and she told me I need to change my son. So anyways, this kid sent me his pictures 2 days ago, and he's working out with me because I always like forget about the shape of my kids or my students from time to time because I have a lot of students. So he showed me that he was I think 80 something, and he's like 8 years old or 9. Now he reached 69. His body become more fit, his strength is very strong, and his mom was crying, talking to me and telling me, Coach, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala thumb you. Look what you did to my son. So the kid, I told him something. The first thing first, what I told him when he came to me, I told him, listen, if you are really like wants to work with me and wants to change, and nobody will like bully you, work with me. Not only with workout, with your food. no more junk food, and no more bad habits. Let's fix everything. So, mashallah, I'm so proud of him and all the students they have and all the kids they have who came to me first. They thought about doing a surgery, because I have a way to inspire you and give you this mindset to reach a goal. But if you come to me and ask me about I have 2 months, I want to lose weight, I will tell you no, I'm sorry, don't waste my time, leave. Because to prepare the body to adjust with what we do, it needs 6 months. Are you willing to do this? If you're not, please don't waste my time, leave.
Because it's going to be for the rest of their lives. So
Exactly.
6 months is actually nothing.
Do you know
compared to their life, yeah.
after the 6 months, you will be addicted to sports. But
Exactly.
continue it.
Yeah.
That's the challenge, this 6 months.
Yes.
Because nobody will change in a month or 2 or 3. 6 months to prepare your muscles and your body to adapt. So
And to see results, to
Exactly.
see visible results.
yeah, 6 months, it's the right, it's the let's say the maximum or the start of a healthy body.
So, Badr, after the inspiring story that you gave us, the success story, which is changing the kid's life, tell us about building the character. The sports help to build the character and maybe, let's say, try to, give them some morals and give them something in their souls.
Of course. It gives them confidence. A healthy kid always have a confidence inside. It's like never fear anything, because he knows that what he's capable of, especially the kids. Even adults now, whenever he feels like, oh, I'm healthier now, I feel like a difference in my body. I feel different from when I sleep, when I wake up, when I eat bad food. I try to avoid bad things. I try to avoid junk. I try to not eat late. So all these things, you will change people from bad habits to good habits. And let me tell you something, everybody loves food. We all love
are foodie, especially.
Of course, we love food.
Yeah.
We eat everything. But it's all about how much do you eat and when do you eat it.
How is it when do you eat it? Is it important, like for the day maybe?
Well, from my own perspective, I'm
Yeah.
as an instructor, not a dietitian, because I don't
Yeah.
like to talk about things. It's not my specialty. But in general, the best thing is like you don't eat late something heavy. Simple and easy. This is what's they call it 101. There's nothing. Don't eat late something heavy, and try to not to these people who like doing this kind of what they call the cuts the fasting, cutting fasting, whatever.
Intermittent fasting.
Exactly.
Fasting.
I don't believe in that, because your body and your metabolism need to be working the whole day
Yes.
so you can burn. Because your body, like I told you, is very smart. If you let your body get used to one meal a day, your metabolism won't work except this time, so you won't lose weight.
But I think there's scientific research that shows that intermittent fasting does work, especially when there's more than one meal throughout the day. It's just the number of hours where you eat are limited. Don't you think that's valid?
Well, totally true.
I'm sorry, but I actually tried it in 2021 after COVID. I was like above 100 kilograms.
Oh.
I was really obese.
You tried it, but
I tried it. It didn't help, the intermittent fasting.
exactly. But
So what I did 5 meals a day.
exactly. You
Like
need
250 calories a meal a day, and it was something
you need
significant.
to let your metabolism works.
This is what my coach and
Exactly.
nutrition tells me.
See, because all of us, we don't have the same system in the body. So maybe
Yeah.
it works for you, doesn't work for me.
Neither for me, yeah.
Exactly. But for me, I don't even believe in diet. How about that? I believe in lifestyle.
Moderation in everything.
Exactly. You need to keep yourself as a healthy person. How? By maintaining what you do, especially with food. That's the easiest thing ever. Because if something it's the must on you and they're pushing on you and you feel it's an obligation, you will never continue.
That's true.
Really true.
And a lot of people feel this way about sports. So if you could tell us how important it is to have different sports, like the variety of sports, and maybe practice some at different times, and the importance of cross training, if you're an advocate of that.
Sport, like I told you, it doesn't matter what kind of sport you do. You need to be at the gym. You can go to the gym and just be in a treadmill for 45 minutes.
You need to move.
Yeah, run, walk fast, do some weights, swim, whatever makes you happy, just do. Just move, nothing else. You need to, yeah, you need to circulate your blood. That's it. Sometimes you will like for example, there's like instructors, and I always like talk about this, and I hate this about them. Whenever, like, let's say you will go to a gym and this is your first time and you never do sports, and the instructor will come and give you hell from the first day.
And push you to your limit.
Push you, gives you hell for the first day. This is not right. I will hate you and hate the gym and hate sports.
That's
and
true.
will get back to my old bad habit. Why should I
Exactly.
do this? The right way, I have to start with every single person, even if he do sports from before. I have to start with him from zero until I go up, until I can tell that he needs more and more and more. That's why here in Kuwait we have this kind of stuff which is the mentality of instructors. No, if I kill you in training, you think that you did something good. No, it's not. Whenever you leave the gym, you have to feel like, let's say, hi, I'm so energetic. This is the right way of workout. It's not about killing you at the gym.
It's not actually going out looking for the bed or maybe looking for the shower and after that trying to rest for the rest
No,
of the day.
you don't need that. You need to work out and continue your day.
This is actually some of the bad habits that a lot of people have been adapting on the gym. So from your perspective, do you have any preferred training ritual or style that will be, let's say, effective to athletes who are looking for some healthy lifestyle to adapt?
If I give you like a training now, something training.
Yeah, or ritual maybe.
You have to pay me actually if I tell
something
you
to
this.
do that. Well, of course, me and Hamad are going to do that. Yeah, the editor.
Well, for me, I always like advise people to, whenever you hit the gym, just first try to. I wish like there's many gyms they have tracks. I prefer the track. You run on the track more than the treadmill, because not all treadmills they have shock absorber, so it will hurt your knee. So when you run on a treadmill and doesn't have a shock absorber, you will have a knee injury. So, but now there's many gyms they have tracks. Run the track, run for half an hour. No, don't run, jog.
You've been actually telling the truth for the whole day. I mean, you're actually saying things that have been happening to me. My left knees, from 3 days ago, it's been having an injury because I was like actually running on the treadmill for like 30 minutes to 32 minutes. And for 3 days, I cannot actually walk correctly with my left knee.
Treadmills, but not all treadmills.
Not all of them.
There is expensive one which have the shock absorbers. So these are like good, but not for a long time.
Maybe I was running
Or maybe you're just hitting the floor. And you know what?
Yeah.
There is a way to jog and there is a way to run. The instructors should tell you this is the right way or the wrong way. See how details have to be. So get back again to training. So you just run or do, and the safest way to do 45 minutes, it's on the elliptical. Or
elliptical is actually amazing.
yeah, or the bike for half an hour. Elliptical you can go till 45 minutes. Finish, then just go and do weights. Repetition. You don't need heavy weights. The repetition will give you strength. Won't give you injuries or pain in your muscles or whatever. No. And the most important thing for ladies and men, legs. You should train your legs at least every other day. And for the ladies, 3 times a week.
3 times a week.
Yes.
For legs. And,
Yes.
and you highlighted some of the challenges people face at the gym. But if you could tell us how to deal with these challenges, maybe for new people that have just started incorporating a healthier lifestyle.
I, it's good to take things easy, and whenever you see somebody else is like doing more weights or like they're running more, just leave them alone. Just try to be with yourself. Start right at least 2 weeks until you feel yourself that you are capable of to do something even more and more. Like take it one step at a time. 2 weeks, then increase 2 weeks, then increase 2 weeks, then increase 2 weeks. This is the right way. Instead of like going to one of these, let's say, CrossFit classes or cross training, these like intensive workout. Anything with a lot of weights intensively, for you or for anybody, it will end up with an injury. I have one of my good friends, he's a specialist and a doctor in all sports injuries.
Yeah.
He always like tell me, Badr, I swear, 90% of injuries, knee injuries or ankle injuries or Achilles tendon injuries came from people who do CrossFit in the wrong way. Today is your first day in gym and you just go do CrossFit.
Immediately. And it's going to destroy everything.
Then you will destroy your ligaments and everything, and then you just end up being in a cast or something like that and doing therapy for 6 months.
Of course, it's actually some of the wrong ways. Of course, Badr, we're going to continue this remarkable interview. We're actually having fun, but we have this short break. So for you, our viewers, stay tuned and we'll be right back.
And we're back again, and definitely very interested in knowing more from Coach Badr. Right before the break, we were having very deep conversations to what it means to have an active lifestyle. So we'd like to also understand more how sports can be a means of building a sense of balance in someone's physical and mental health.
That's what I do the whole time whenever like I sit and inspire people. What can you like? How can you have a better life?
The mindset. You were emphasizing on the importance
exactly.
of
Whenever you put have this mindset on a goal that I want to be healthy. It's not about food only. It's about these two things. Those two categories will like help each other. Food, right way, and sports with a healthy life.
Which is more important for you?
Both.
Equally?
Of course, I cannot see, if I do sports and not eat well, I will lose my muscles. I will lose my strength. If I eat without doing muscles, I will gain weight. But I have to think and try to balance my food with the way I do sports. It means doesn't mean like I will like try to get rid of say proteins and vitamins and it's like a different stuff of because I don't want to go through dietitians
too much
and details, because sometimes people say, why is instructor talking about diet? Anyways, so we try to combine these two together. Better food with a good way of doing sports.
Amazing. So from your perspective also, do you think that our culture, our let's say daily basics that we have as a habit in our community, that's let's say affecting a lot of people for not going to the gym?
Well, let me tell you something. Now I'm really shocked because before, back in the days, I always like encourage my friends, my eldest, to do sports. For them, it's a better life. But now, yani, mashallah, alhamdulillah, like a lot of everybody's like trying to adapt with sports now. Like younger people and old people now, they realize that, oh, I shouldn't do surgery. I should get up and do some sports because I think it's like healthier for me. Hopefully this mentality will change with everybody here because, come on, good food and a lot of restaurants in Kuwait, which is what we have here.
Oh yeah, it's actually bad habits.
Yeah, and imagine this country has the second in the world with obesity. The small
actually
country,
high percentage.
second in the world.
But
In
do
the
you
world.
think our culture now is more aware of the things you were
Yes.
discussing, is more encouraging of people to be active, whereas in the past maybe a lot of people led a more sedentary lifestyle. Now more people are at least aware. So have you noticed this? Is it significant in your
Big
field?
time, big time. Because I like I always receive a lot of questions from a lot of people. What we can do? What can we do? And also old people. So, which is for me, old people will like inspire kids. And whenever your kid will see you as an eldest, that you're doing something different and trying to keep yourself like healthy and a better life, of course he will copy you. So you always inspire the kids. So
You're their
Start-
role model.
yeah, start with yourself.
Yes.
Kids will follow you.
Whatever the father do, or like the big brothers do, or the uncles, immediately the kids will try to follow that. But unfortunately, for the right moment, I've seen a lot of people in our community. They go to the surgical intervention to cut the way for losing weight. And of course, we don't want to like, let's say, delve into that. But having, let's say, more perspective and a better lifestyle and healthy lifestyle, it's really important than any other methods or than any other hobby, like other types of hobby like art or anything. It's good, but it's not as important as of having a sports hobby. It will actually change their life forever. I mean, it's actually changed my life and I will ever appreciate it. It's actually happened because of COVID. And I know a lot of people lost a lot of people because of COVID, and I know that it's, let's say, a dark year, but it changed a lot of people from that.
True.
And a lot of people actually adopted sport after that, and I think it's actually one of the best things that's happened to me ever.
As you said, you're totally right, because what do you need from life except being healthy?
Exactly.
Simple.
Yeah,
I just want to
cannot
be
even
healthy.
move.
That's it. How can I be healthy? Go get up and ask. There's good doctors, there are good dietitians, there is good athletics, there is good coaches. Just go find the right person that will give you a better advice. Let me tell you something. The day has like 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move 1 hour, and in this 23 hours, you will go to work, you will be socializing with your family, socializing with your friends, you will go shopping, do whatever you want to do, go eat, whatever you want, sleep. This hour for workout and sports. Believe me, whoever tells you, Wallah, I don't have time to work out, no, you will have time.
It's only
you
1
can
hour.
make time.
And Abdulatif, you took us back to the pandemic or those, like you said, dark times, but a lot of people started training from their houses,
True, very
through
true.
with PTs online. So how do you see this affect people now? How do you see the online coaching field, let's say, or online coaching as a whole?
Okay. Well, during the pandemic, of course, you will have an online coach, but I don't encourage this because if you want to just teach somebody, let's say a beginner who doesn't have like this kind of experience of sports, you should monitor this person in front of you. You have to monitor this person face to face, because maybe this person will do a wrong way of doing whatever you want him to do, and this is going to be straight away is going to be an injury.
Like the CrossFit examples you gave us earlier.
Each angle you do while you work out, it will change the course of your what you're doing exactly. Legs, biceps, triceps, back, whatever. Whenever you change the angle of what the way I work out, it's gonna be a different muscle.
Sure.
So for me, I don't encourage the online because I like to be in person with the students, because I need to monitor this person. I need to see what this person is doing, because sometimes he will do whatever this coach doing online, and then he will understand that I didn't feel the muscle. Am I doing something wrong, or this person's doing something wrong? So whenever you do it again and again, and you still feel the same, you will just shut it off and not do it again. So you should always monitor your students and tell them exactly what you want from them to do whatever you want.
Interesting.
So getting back to kids, there's actually one of the things that I wanted to ask you about since the start of the interview, which is now on these days we have actually some of the new technology that came up to our lives, which is the VR, the virtual reality, where the kids let's say put the headset and the VR headset, and after that they start to play while they are practicing. A lot of people says it's okay. I mean, I don't want to talk about the visual aids, if it may affect them or no. We're not specialized on that. But do you think that the new sports are, let's say, good for the kids, maybe? Of course, you've seen some of the videos out there, right?
I'm an old school person, so don't talk to me about technology because I don't encourage this. You want your kids to put the VR and do sports, it's up to you. But for me, I like the kids to be actually do hands-on. And sometimes whenever my nieces and nephews comes to the house, I tell them to take off their take off your shoes and your socks, and I want you to walk on the sand barefoot, because you want to let them get rid of all this electronics in their body.
This is actually one of the most important things
So
that
important.
everyone should do to their kids.
Exactly. I always tell them this, and my sister's like, "What are you doing? It's like this is like dirty." I said, "Please, I'm your oldest brother. To let me do what I'm. Let me do what I'm good."
You already authorized with that.
Exactly. Yeah. So, like I told you, for me, I don't believe in this kind of technology things, but for them, if they like moving and doing something, see, any artificial things that you use, not everything will give you the same effect that a normal or like this kind of natural thing does. يعني انت you just put the VR in their eyes, and do you think they won't lose like more sights of their eyes?
Of
or
course.
their ears? Come on, which one is better?
Yeah.
I take them in the field and let them play around in the playground.
Take them to the
Or
beach,
just
let
put
them play with
exactly.
sands, yeah.
Or put this thingy on their faces and say, "Oh, I'm protecting my kids." No, you're not protecting your kids.
Oh, no worry. It says on the box that it's safe.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
yeah,
think,
great.
Coach Peter, you've given us a lot of valuable perspective on sports, on what it means to lead an active lifestyle. And before my co-host and I wrap up, if there's anything else you'd like to add?
Well, again, thank you for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
And brought me back again and let me express what I feel like toward everybody in Kuwait or anywhere in the world, to inspire them to do sports. Please, guys, start now.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Either for kids like after 5 years old and
Start now.
any age also.
Don't think. Just get up and go register in one of these gyms.
This is actually remarkable. We're actually so glad to have you here with us. From your perspective, you gave us a remarkable information that's helped a lot of people. It's actually helped me in my own personal journey. So thank you, Badr, for being here with us. We're actually so glad to have you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Abdul Latif, we really did learn a lot today,
Yes.
and we understand more the power of having or leading an active lifestyle, I think.
Exactly. And this episode was actually as remarkable as any other episodes. And today is actually even more special to us having Badr Duasan with us. So for your viewers, we would see you for the next time for more inspiring stories and for more topics that you will see our cameras as everywhere where the event is. So stay safe. We would see you for tomorrow, and goodbye for now.
Bye.